Hello and welcome to this presentation. My name is Ayodeji Olumoṣe and I'll be taking you through the beautiful Facebook ads and how you can get your business from where it is to where you want it to be. And like I said in the previous video before you came around, that we're going to be taking it in two main steps. Okay, but before that, I just want to quickly introduce myself so that you know who you're talking to. Okay. So the two main secrets to Facebook ad success is targeting and offers. All right, so you got to get this correctly. All right, so that's me right there. My name again is Ayodeji Olumoṣe. I'm into e-commerce, information marketing, consultant and agents. I run an agency for digital marketing. I'm an affiliate marketer. I'm also a web designer, do graphic design, video editing, copywriting, and the list is endless. But this is what I think you might be interested in. It didn't always start well for me, right? I had my own fair share of failures and struggles, but I managed to find out the two main things that could help your Facebook ads succeed. All right? And these are some of the people I've worked with. I've worked with DHL in the past, Factotum, Envol, Lux Intimates, it's a fashion house, and Idago Skin Beauty, and the likes. All right, and some of my mentors, Jonathan Melody, I bought his course, and that's where all of this started. Okay, I was a green hornet in anything about digital marketing until I met Jonathan Melody, and he took me through his e-commerce blueprints, and it's changed my life forever, for real. So thank you, Jonathan Melody. If you're ever going to watch this, you know you've changed my life. And that's Toyo Motosho and Aki Alabi in one picture. These guys are moguls, millionaires in dollars, I'm telling you. And that's the boss himself, Ronald Zumora. I bought some of his books and I've taken some of his classes. And damn, man, he's always got it on point. These guys are amazing. So if you follow some of these guys, you would have a deep knowledge into what all of this I'm about to say is about. So this is my email. So I'll show you that it's currently real, right? It's live. So I'm showing you right now. It's my email inbox. So I'm going to just type new order here, right? To show you some of the orders I got from selling products online, right? So it's particular insoles I was selling online. And you can see on this particular day 14 orders, 9 orders, 10 orders, 3 orders, 3 orders, 2 orders, 2 orders, 6 orders, like that, 6 orders, 8 orders, you know, so a little over 100 orders, right? Or 150 orders. So, and it's just something I used as a test, right? And I was selling one of these products for about 3,800 naira. So if you do the mathematics, you see that that's close to about $1,500. All right, running this program, and it's all of them were online. I didn't have any. I didn't have to meet anybody one-on-one to sell this product. Everything was using Facebook and Instagram. And this is my affiliate marketing dashboard. It's a Nigerian platform expert now where I was running affiliate marketing for about 1 week. So I average about 1 sale per week. So this is real also. It's not any fluff. It's real. That's my name right there. So what else? Yeah, I build websites. So this one you saw, the 770 you saw in about 14 days was also real. Okay, so it's the same process I use that I'm going to be teaching you right now. So this is just some of the things I do. I've also been able to run some ads for some fashion, you know, and then build websites from a lot of people and stuff like that. But that's going away from what we're going to be talking about. So now let's discuss Facebook. I'm going to tell you some stats, right? So Facebook has about 1 billion active users, and I'm going to show you live right now, right? 1 billion active users currently using Facebook worldwide, and the statistics was about 2.41 billion in 2019. So I think that's awesome. In Nigeria alone, Facebook has about 25 million people who are active users. You're using Facebook. Now, when I'm talking about Facebook, I'm also including Instagram with it because Facebook owns Instagram, WhatsApp, and they also own, I think, Messenger, yes, and the likes, right? And they also buy data of people. So they just don't have you registered on their platform. They also partner with other data companies to buy information of people. So they understand your psychology, your demographics, your everything about you, which they can use to give advertisers an edge to find out exactly who needs their products, right? So I think it's a wonderful platform. Apart from the fact that they have volume of people, they also work with a lot of big data that can give you the best results, and it's the cheapest form of marketing on the internet. I'm telling you. So which Facebook ads for? Small businesses, big businesses, doesn't matter. If you're an MTN, a DSTV, or an Airtel, or you're just a brick and mortar business that's probably been struggling for a while, but you make like 100K a month at least. I know some of your businesses would make more than that, but I'm just saying at the worst, that's what you make in a month, right? Facebook ads is for you. You can reach customers from the comfort of your office or your home worldwide. And I'm telling you, most of these orders I got, I didn't get them going to meet people from one place to another. It was I work from home, it was from my house, and I reach all those customers to sell them products. So I think it's the same for you if you believe it, okay? And you can also know what to do. So why should you start using Facebook ads? Well, I already know that a lot of your competitors are on Facebook. So you are even lacking behind if you don't even attempt to use Facebook, because you're archaic. So you don't even have a competitive edge if you're not even using Facebook at all. Now I talk about how you now compete using Facebook. Okay, so you should start using it today because it can help your business grow. A lot of businesses I know, my own businesses have done multiple millions over the past years, not in dollars obviously. I'm still growing because I'm also relatively new to this industry, but I've had my own fair share of experiences, and then I had a big breakthrough. So I'm going to be showing you those breakthroughs in this presentation, and you'll be the judge to know if it's going to work for you or not. Okay, how can you start using it? Well, as soon as you're done with this presentation, you would get what you need. I mean, practical steps of what you need to get started, and I guess that's what you need. Okay, so Facebook ads. Let's talk about targeting. What is targeting? Well, simply put, targeting is getting people to buy your products, right? Getting the right people who will be receptive to your product, your prospect. So let's go right into my ads manager where I show you what I'm talking about. And it's not just that I am talking, okay? I'll be showing you. So this is targeting number 1. Now, if you don't know where I am, it's no biggie. Don't worry. At the end of this this presentation, I can show you how you can get here. But first of all, this is business.facebook.com. It's the business end of Facebook where you get the opportunity to run ads to people who are more likely to be receptive to your business. Okay, it's not boosting posts. I see a lot of people boost posts. If you want to run ads on Facebook and Instagram, this is where to be. So go to business.facebook.com and you sign up, and then you create another account, and then you can start. If you don't know how to do that, don't worry, just watch to the end and I'll show you how you can get started. Okay, so for this illustration, there is something that you can use to know who you're going to be talking to. Okay, and it's called the audience insight tool inside of Facebook. To get to audience insight tool is just easy. You click on that, then you expand this, then you click on audience insight, right? And to bring you right here. Now, I love this audience insight. It's amazing, right? It's amazing. It's an amazing tool. But the unfortunate thing is, as amazing as it is, a lot of people can misunderstand it. They might just go out of reach, or just do too much. So listen right now. This is the secret. This is the holy grail. What you've been waiting for is right here in front of you right now. How to target properly. So if you have used Facebook before and you've been getting horrible results, what I'm about to show you will game change it for you almost immediately. All right. So what they used to teach us before, I will teach you, I will show you, and I'll show you why it's wrong, and I'll show you how you can change it. Right. So now, see what I was talking about. More than 1 billion people who are active users on Facebook. See, this is an estimate of the size of audience that is eligible to see your ad. It's based on the targeting criteria, ad placement, and how many people are shown the ads, app, and services for the past 30 days. All right. It's not an estimate of how many people will actually see your ad. It's the number of people, because the number may change over time. It is designed to match population and census estimate. Now, you can't advertise people lower than 18. I think that's the age of consent, right? But I think you can actually advertise to teenagers, but I think it takes a lot of much more what's it called? You have to pull it off protocol, because you don't want you showing wrong things to teenagers, okay, or kids. Right now, all right, it shows that there are 1 billion people currently active users on Facebook. Now this Nigeria, right? Let's put Nigeria in a location, because that's what we're talking about. So if you're watching this from another country, it's okay, all right. It's still you're still safe, okay. You just put your country there, and you get the results. So it says 20 million to 25 million people who are active on Facebook on a monthly basis, and it shows you here that 38% of them are women and 62% of men, which makes me wonder what men are actually doing on Facebook. Okay, so now when you have the statistics like this, it gives you an insight into what people will be receptive to your ads, and the demographics, psychographics, and educational backgrounds of most people. You see that 7% of Nigerians who currently use Facebook are college graduates, and they say 13% of them are going for further studies. Here it says 7% of them are single, and 30% of them are married. And you can see the job description. So most of them are into production, some of them are into IT, entertainment and arts, administrative services, computation and mathematics. So you can see that, but that's not all. You see, you can also see some of the pages that they like, and they rank them here with affinity scores. You see that some of them like Ramu, right? Start Times, Intel Mobile, Navia. All right, and you see the location. You see that most of them are in Gombe State, Kaduna, Abuja. I think Lagos should be here also. Okay, so now this information is going to be useful for you when you go through with what you're looking for. So in this case, I'm going to come here and say, okay, just let's imagine we're talking about physical fitness. Okay, let me just write fitness here. So we're looking for people who might be interested in fitness, right? So I'm just going to put that there, and you see that it immediately changes to 4 million to 4.5 million people. Now, what is fitness? Fitness now doesn't mean that you're actually selling physical product. It's a service, all right? It's a service-based business. And then this shows you that it doesn't matter whether you're into e-commerce or you're an agency or you're into service. It's the same process, and I'm about to show you that will work for you, right? So this is about 4 to 4.5 million people who are active users on Facebook. Okay, and you see for the 1% of them, women, 59% of them are men who are interested in physical fitness. And then 31% of them are in between the ages of 31, right? Ages of 18, 24, and 25 to 35, and 35 to 44. Now, I think that this is correct, but there are some exceptions to the story. Now, I believe that people between 18 to 24 might show interest, but unfortunately, might not be able to afford what you're selling them, right? That's why I don't really like to concentrate on this demographics, because of their financial or spending power, right? So I like to start from 25 to 44. So this to me is like the hot spot, right? But then this is where people actually now miss it. You see that they had their job description, management 46% is the highest here, so mark that. You see the pages that they follow, Kerrygold Nigeria, Honeywell Foods, mark that. And you see that most of them in Lagos, Akwa Ibom, Federal Capital Territory, mark that. And then the activities, you see that most of them use mobile only, and then 84% of them use an Android phone. There's 9% of them use an iPhone or iPod. I think this number is even increasing. And 1% of them use a computer. So once you have this information, you can get the concept of where your prospects are likely to be. Now this is where most of people don't get it. Now I'm just going to choose any objective here. It doesn't matter, we're going to talk about that later. I just want to show you how the audience things work. All right, I'm just going to pick anything here so that we can move forward. Okay, so right here it shows people living in Nigeria. Yes, you pick that, and then you want to target people in Nigeria. Now from our insights, we already know that instead of picking 18-year-olds, because of spending power, we're going to start from 25, and then we're going to make this 45, right? People in between this age range who were looking to make workouts for themselves. And then we know that almost men and women are almost equivalent with that description, right? That's great. So now we will come here. Now watch me, right? I'm going to type fitness and then pick this. You see that interest popped up. Now there are about 2.8 million people nationwide. But you see, what people now do that spoils everything is they want to now give Facebook a lot of information to deal with, right? Now you've seen all of this and you're like, okay, so it means that if I go for the higher numbers, maybe it will be more targeted. Well, that's correct, but it can be a problem. So what people do now is they now come here with suggestion, pick physical fitness, pick health and wellness, personal care, so that these numbers can keep increasing. You see that from 2.6 it jumped to 4.5, right? And they now come to narrow audience or expand audience, and then maybe go to let's imagine maybe Slim T. I don't know if Slim T will be there. I guess not. Exercise. Sorry. Exercise. Okay. So you see squat exercise. So you say, okay, people who are just interested in squat exercise. You see that number has dropped. Okay. So, and they just keep going and keep going because they think it's going to be laser targeted if they are going to keep going and going. Now, the unfortunate thing is when you do it like this, right? You are giving Facebook too much to concentrate on with your little budget. You are saying, Facebook, find me people who are interested in health and wellness, personal care, physical exercise, physical fitness, and then also find me people who are also interested in this thing. If they're interested in this, they should also be interested in this. It's too much, right? And that's why some of your ads will not perform. It will not perform if you do it this way. So it's best to do it the Ayodeji way. Okay, so that's what I'm about to show you now. So please don't miss me here. This is the magic of everything. It's the holy grail of everything, and it will shock you when I show you. Right? So instead of picking all of this, we'll go for a broad targeting, a broad interest, because you know it's best to find out people who will resonate with your market, with your ad, but you don't know who. So, right? So we'll go with physical fitness, right? We don't want to be talking to everybody. We just want to talk to people who are interested in physical fitness. And you can see that there are 2.8 million. But hey, look closely. This is what I'm about to do. You see this small box right here? I am telling you, it is everything. Once I just click it, see what happens. Boom. It goes back 13 million. What does this mean? Now, expand your audience, or expand your detailed targeting to reach more people when it's more likely to improve your performance. When I explain this to you, understand why maybe your ads are not been performing properly. He's telling you here that Facebook, when you are looking for people who are interested in physical fitness, and you see some people who are responding, get me more people who are like them to respond to my ad. Mind blowing, right? And then once that happens, you know, you're giving it only one direction, and then you're saying on your own, inside that direction I've given you, find more people who are like those people who are responding from that direction. I'm telling you, it can be the basics of how your business will turn around. I'm telling you, that's it. That's everything, right? That's everything. That's it. You don't need any other scenario. Just do the rest, and then boom, you're done. Okay, but that's method one. Now, in another method where you feel like you don't know what you are doing, right? let's say for example you're into palm making, and then there's no palm making interest on Facebook. How do you now get your prospects? I have a solution. It says you also use Facebook ads too, right? If you type shoes, for example, you go broad and you type shoes, for example. If you don't see shoes, you type something related to your product that is a wide range audience, right? And then you now use the video views objective. Now let me show you what that is. Okay, after you use video views objectives, you run retargeting conversion ads with data. Boom, let me show you how that works. All right, so in this case we'll go back to objectives. Now again, if you don't know how to get here, don't worry, I'll show you how at the end of this presentation. Now here it says conversion. No, we come to video views. Now you're wondering, what would these video views do? Now video views is one of the cheapest ways to advertise on Facebook. You can advertise for as low as 0.03 cents per person, right? So for everybody that Facebook reaches, you can pay like 3 cents or even less than that, maybe 1 cent or half cents. It doesn't matter. I don't even know if there's a half cent. So after picking that, it will still be the same thing. But since now we're looking for palm, right? We don't know who will be interested in palm, because you can't type palm slippers here and probably to come out. Okay, so I'm talking about maybe really targeted niche, or people who you deal with maybe particular kind of illness or a particular kind of sports or something that you will not easily find here. So the best thing is come and take a broad audience. All right, so we'll just go with shoes. Okay, that's great. You see there are about 9 million people. Let me remove the expand. Okay, it's even removed, right? So here, okay, you click on expand and then go to media. You have to do the other filling on your own anyway. So here in the media, all right, you can now add a video. So you see that video you add will be talking about your product. Okay, will be showing the benefit of your product, the values of your product, and how your product can help your clients or your prospects. Now this is the magic to it. Once people watch that video to a certain extent, and that's the same thing I applied for this 700 or something you saw. I'm trying to look for it now. All right, so yeah, once people are able to view, you see, once people are able to view your ad, see, it says let me change this to video views, right? Engagement. Okay, video engagement. Great. So now, great. So what I did was I did video views for this ad for the first time, and I ran it for a few days, right? And then I came and picked this video views played at 95%. So there are about 2,600 people. At that time it wasn't 2,000, it was about 500 or 1,000, right? Who had watched the video. I then now picked this information and created a custom audience, and then rerun the same video as conversions. Now, when I was running this, I didn't really make any sale. Why? Because that was the idea. I didn't want a sale. I just wanted to gather information of the people I needed to sell to. So Facebook already gathered people who were interested, because anybody that watched 95% obviously shows some level of interest, right? I then now retarget them with a conversions ad, and then that's when I started to make sales. So this is what I call like the blind spotting targeting. So it doesn't matter, you can work with anybody for anybody and use this process and you get excellent results, right? So that's it. And you're like, is that all? That is everything. I'm telling you, brother, it's that easy. Okay, so when I talk about Facebook ads, we also have to talk about the offers. Okay, if you walk into a bar after targeting a bar, when you already got information that there are beautiful girls at the bar, the next thing you want to do is to talk to the girl. And if you don't have a good pickup line, she's probably not going to listen to you, right? And that's where offers come in. You need to create good offers. There are other guys who want that girl, obviously, and then is that they want to come with a good car, look good and stuff. You want to make yourself presentable to the audience. You're not the only one trying to get that same customer. It's the person who is able to get the best out of their offers are the ones who are probably going to win, right? People who are willing to even spend more and then craft good offers are probably going to win in the market, okay? And that you want that to be you, okay? So this is how to craft good offers. Number one, offer value up front. I don't know why it's always difficult for people. For you to show yourself as an authority in the market, you need to show people that you can actually do what you say you can by giving them value upfront, okay? And number two is you can bundle your products. So if you're selling an item for 5,000 naira, for example, right? If you sell two, it will be 10k, right? But if you buy two, we'll give it to you at 8,000 naira. Now, in their mind, they're feeling like, oh, I'm saving 2,000 naira. But if it costs you 1,000 naira to ship, if you're shipping two products, you'd have to pay 2,000 naira individually, right? 1,000 naira individually, that's 2,000 naira. But if you send it to one person, you only have to pay 1,000 naira. So if you were sending it to two people, your gain would have been 8,000 naira. But if you send it to one person, this time around, your gain is probably about 8,000 naira. So it's easier for you to do that. So bundling your products actually gives you an edge in the market. It makes people feel like they are getting better offers for what they are putting in for, right? And you got to take away the risk. Make sure that it is risk free, okay? Do the best you can to make sure you tell your customers that it is risk free. And how to do that is to guarantee them with it, maybe money back guarantee or a return policy that favors them and also favors you, okay? It's always good to always include that. I'm going to show you in practical steps how I did that to make as much as I showed you. So give assurance, a warranty. You see that some phones that you buy come with a 2-year warranty or 1-year warranty, telling you that, hey, nothing is going to go wrong with this phone for the next 2 years at least. If there's anything that happens to it, you can return it and we'll probably give you a replacement, okay? Show testimonials. A lot of people don't want to be the first to do something. They want to know that some people have done it upfront, gotten results, and then results are certain for them to also get them to. So you want to show people testimonials, right? And then you call to action. After doing all these beautiful things, trying to get the right video to get the right customer, trying to target them and offering them good things, then you forget to tell them to buy. You are shooting yourself on the leg. It's going to be a big mistake for you to do all of this and don't remember to tell them to buy. It's a horrible mistake a lot of people make, but because they don't know better, that's why you don't make sales, okay? You don't make sales because you don't do this. And let me show you practical examples of how I was able to do that. You know, I practice what I preach. So this was the ad, okay? This ad says the hottest must-have business product. Now I'm introducing the product into their faces, right? Limited stock available. I'm creating scarcity, selling at 70% discount. I'm giving them bundle discount, right? You have to hurry before it gets back. Now I'm putting urgency, right? Click this link to visit. That is supposed to be a call to action. So that is the ad copy, all right? So that's one. And then we go to the sales page. All right, so this is the sales page where we show the products, then the testimonials. We have storytelling as a tool that we use to write this copy, and then we have a call to action here, and then we have another testimonial, and then we have the offer here. So it says it gives a product warranty. It's available, 100% guarantee, 24/7 customer service, nationwide delivery, okay? And then we show them that the company is registered, all right, so that they feel good. And sometimes if you have a physical location, you can put it there so that they can feel comfortable with doing business with you. And if you don't have a physical location, it's okay, it's no problem. I do not have a physical location and I still get customers, okay? Most times people are not really interested in that. You just want to get value of what you're giving them, okay? So here it says you can pay on delivery. So that's another way of removing the risk factor from people. People don't want to commit upfront most times with physical products, right? They want to make sure that they can pay when they see their product. Now it says for more inquiries, So yeah, that's just it. So this small thing, you might be like, how does this small thing go a long way? It does, because it's showing people how you are showing interest in them. Okay, and that's just one. So there are this ones too. They're creating offers. Okay, offers of the products, showing testimonials and all of that and that's how to do it good. So it says how to get started. Number one, you need the tools you need to get started, and number two, the skills you need to get started. So talk about the tools. You need Facebook. You need a Facebook account. If you're already a subscriber to Facebook, which I believe you are, you might not be using Facebook often like me. I can't remember. Like, I don't go there to chat or to watch what somebody's doing. I go there to advertise. So if you have an account, you can do the same, right? You need an Instagram account too, but this is not even necessary. If you're not interested in having a Twitter account, your ads on Facebook can also run on Instagram without an Instagram account. That might be too techy for you if you're just getting started, but just follow me here. It says website. You need a website. Don't worry, it's not coding. I've never written any line of code in my life as of when I recorded this video. Okay, so even I can't code. Okay, so but I devised a very, very easy way to design sleek websites that you just saw. All right, to get the best and accurate results. So that's the same thing that can happen to you too. And yeah, don't worry, before the end of this video you find out how to build very sleek websites. And you need a PC. I recommend a PC because it's usually not as easy with your phone. It's not like you can get it done with your phone, but people have a lot of more excuses with the phone because the interface is different. All right, and you might need a UBA Africard. I think that's Africard, yes, or a virtual card, or a PayPal account. Okay, or I think Access Bank too works sometimes. So if you have those cards, you'll find you can make payments. Skills you need pro level targeting. I mean Facebook targeting now. You need pro level copywriting. I'll tell you why. Because if you have to write good offers and persuade people to take action on the products or service you are rendering, you need to learn how to write good copies. You can also build easy funnels. Funnels is simply put the stages you put people through to qualify them for a particular action that you want them, and the intending action you want them to take. They're usually created by pages on your website that have different display of information for a certain reason down the road of a funnel. Okay, that too might be jargons to you if you are just new to all of this, but stick with me here. There's something waiting for you at the end of this video. So you might also need email marketing. Email marketing is a very beautiful way to make to constantly make money even when you're not advertising. If you're building a list, if you're advertising and you're building a list, you are likely to always have to go back to that list to advertise to for free and make money, rather than going to go and spend fresh money on Facebook ads. And sometimes when you can't advertise prohibited things on Facebook, you can now do that to your email list without Facebook having to monitor what you're doing. And you need systems. Well, I talked about funnels, I talked about copywriting, I talked about targeting properly. You need to wrap all of these things in a system, right? A system is a process. It's a process of adding all these things together and putting a little bit of automation to it. All right, and making the business run on autopilot on its own. So that's why we are making you an offer for a 3 days email course. Already, if you're watching this, you probably have given us your email. So for the next 3 days, you'll be receiving very rich content for free. Okay, it's called the Sales Magic Preschool, and these are what you would learn: how to create a Facebook business account, how to create a Facebook ad account, how to create a Facebook page, how to link Instagram with your Facebook, how to advertise on Facebook and Instagram simultaneously, how to write good offers like I talked about, copywriting, how to make people buy instantly, how to buy a domain and hosting so that you can start building your own website with funnels, right? And how to identify funnels. So I talked about funnels. You might be like, what is funnels? I explained exactly what funnels is in this videos, okay? And for it's a 3 days email course. So if you're giving us your email, which I'm sure you have, please do not waste the opportunity to go through these courses. But so it's great, but the problem is if you go through all of them and you have questions, we will not be able to answer you because it's free. Okay, how many people do you want us to answer? All right, it's free. If you think you don't need guidance and you want to jump into it, this is what we'll give you for free, just for watching this. Is like to say thank you. All right, and then this is some of the testimonials I got to share. So this is a chat I had with one of my mentees, and it says, I've been following your post and your email bumper to bumper. I've watched your videos and I'm impressed. You are good at what you do. Is there still room for payment? Say, evening boss, I'm done with my website, and this is website. For the first time, I was quite impressed. He didn't have to write any line of code or nothing. All right, and he got his website done. Say, please check it out. Okay. Say, thanks, Ayo. I really appreciate your efforts towards me, and the messages is really helpful. Thanks once again. This was a reply from one of the emails I sent to some of the people that were receiving my emails, and this person says, people love your teaching because you took time to go deep to show you blueprints step by step. Most online step by steps are trash. Keep the good work. I was really touched. He said, trust me, I did you a blessing. You're a role model. Your impact is like fire. Even if one tends to relent in one way or the other, your thought can lose fire. Hello, good morning. For some weird reason, I keep writing you around this time. Well, no request. This was 12 midnight, okay, and I still had to reply to her because what she was asking me was quite important for her at that time. Just I want to say thank you for the material. Would run an ad later today. Glad to have you coaching. Your coaching guide, sorry. I may have made some mistakes here and there, Okay, so she was not talking about what she needed me for. All right, so this is her FX Fast for SaaS. I really like this dude. So he says he's killing his ads. This is running ads for the first time about Forex. Okay, and he has I think this was about 2-3 days or so, and he showed me his result, and I was quite amazed. It's cool. Okay, so this person says, okay, I'm done with the Facebook ads. It was fantastic. Kudos and more insight. Thank you for making it understandable and explicit. You're doing a great job. Okay, this person says, I just realized how powerful your course is. This is amazing. This is amazing.
Okay. That's just what I wanted to ask him, boss.
It's all right, man.
Man, thanks for calling. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome, bro.
And we'll make you proud. Don't worry, we're still working on it. Thank God for the corona.
It's all right, bro. Take care of yourself.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. So you need a guide. Like you've seen with all the testimonies and all the things people have been saying, it's evident that they are actually grateful for having somebody who can hold them by the hand, teach them these things, and help them through with the challenges that they might be faced with. Help them through with challenges that they might face along the journey. Okay, it's a journey, and I know why I'm saying that. So you can go on YouTube right now with all the information I've shared with you, with all the new information you'll be exposed to via email. You can do that right now. You can go and spend hours upon hours sorting out hundreds and even thousands, millions of videos trying to get the answer, or just have somebody who will tailor you through what you need to do, right? So sales magic, what are you going to learn in sales magic? So everything after spirit school, the hand of God targeting. You'll also learn advanced copywriting, all right, how to craft good offers, how to be relevant in the online community. Like I said, copywriting is the most sought after skill of the new decade. The reason is because a lot of times on the internet, people's attention span is very short. So your ability to be able to keep people's attention, the longer you can keep them attentive to you, the easier they are to be sold. Okay, And that's why a lot of times a lot of companies look for copywriters, because it's copywriting skills that get you into the minds of people to persuade them to take a particular action. All right, so advanced copywriting is fantastic, and I teach that also in the pro course, and that's what you'll be learning, right? Drag and drop well building. You don't have to write any line of code. Teach you from start to finish how to actually write a proper how to actually build a proper website without writing any code. And I also give you um my paid web builder that just allows you to build a website without having to write any code. Okay, and I also teach you advanced funnel building. Funnels help you with the sales process. It's not difficult. If you hear funnels, you might hear, yeah, what's that? Funnels is an amazing part of marketing that if you learn alone could make you a lot of more money if you just only focused on creating funnels. People pay a monthly fee every month for expensive funnels, but I'm going to teach you how to build it for extremely affordable, and how it can last for you for a year without having to pay recurring fees. Amazing. Okay, and the bonus is I'm going to teach you also how to create email marketing. Have you ever heard of the saying where they say there is money in the list, or there is gold in the list? That's exactly what it is. Building your own following via email is the best kind of investment you can make online. I call my email list an asset. Sometimes when I don't want to run ads and I want to still make money, all I need to do is send one letter to my email list and I get some responses in my bank account. And that's the same thing that would help your business. Facebook might not allow you to advertise some things on Facebook. Facebook might not allow you to do a couple of things. Facebook will charge you for getting you prospects. But how about you grow a legion of people who actually are interested in your business and follow your content? That's a stronger way to reach out to people who are interested in you, and they are more likely to buy from you. It's the same thing as growing a following on Instagram or on Facebook, but the problem is it's not your platform. Tomorrow you can wake up and say we no longer have you send display your post to all your contacts, and that's exactly what's happening right now. Okay, but with email you call the shots, you have the power over what you do, and making money without spending more money is now possible because you have an email marketing system. And I'll also teach you how I built a business from 0 to 1 million in 3 weeks using only Facebook and Instagram. This is only exclusive to paid members, and it's quite amazing. Okay, so you have 1 year access to this. It costs videos and updates for a year, obviously. 60 days guidance and support. Usually it should not take you more than 60 days to actually get the thing right. You have a 6 months money back guarantee. You don't like it after 180 days, between now and 180 days, I will give you my money back with an apology. So the normal price is 39,999. That's what this course is valued at, 40,000 naira. Okay, but the sales price is 9,997. Quite affordable, right? For all of this value that I'll be sharing with you, it is quite affordable. But hey, this is something I got to share with you. Think about this for a second. If you only learn how to run Facebook ads, this is hypothetical, so it's not real, right? It's just an imagination of what is possible with sales magic, right? And you could make 400% return on ROI or ROAS, that's ROAS. If you sell the product at 10,000 naira and you make only 10 orders a day, that's about 100k, right? I'm saying 10. You see it's possible now from the testimonies I showed you in the past of how I was doing a couple sales a day, right? And if you spend only 10,000 naira to make 100 grand and you make only 50k profit, let's even say your profit was half of that amount, you make it 400% every day. 400% every day. And if you times this by 20 days, if you do this consistently for the next 20 days, you're making $1 million in 20 days. And this is just one. I'm talking about also building websites for people. Have you imagined the kind, and you don't have to write the code and it all looks professional? Imagine kind of money you can charge people, maybe 20,000 naira per every website that you build, and you have only 10. You now know how to get clients by running ads, and you get only 10 clients a month or a day, or a week. That's 200k in a week times 4 weeks. That's 800k in a month. Just building websites where you don't have to write any code. Imagine it was copywriting you learned alone, and you're writing for blogs, you're writing for organizations, and you charge them 100K every time you have to write a new content for them, right? And you only have 4 of that in a month, just 4. That's 400,000 naira. So the possibilities are endless. So what the 10,000 naira investing is actually, it's actually not even, doesn't equate the value that you actually get from the courses. Okay, so that's how I want you to see it. Okay, now, but here's what I'll do for you today, just today, and a few hours from now, because I know that we're in Nigeria, and I'm actually being very considerate. I understand, like, a lot of people might be in financial ruin. If you're watching this video right now, I kind of have a feeling that if at all your business is working, maybe you just need a little push to do better, and that's why you're here. Or you're quite struggling. It doesn't matter, right? I know you're in the right place, and this is the beginning of something good in your life, right? And I really want to help you, and this is what I'm going to do for you. I'll give you all of these things for 4,997, but only if you act now, and this window opens for the next 48 hours. 5,000 naira. I can promise you, you'll be getting my emails, and I'll be shooting you a lot of emails concerning all these things that we do so that you can learn fast. Okay, but if you need to answer questions, you would have to, consult me, and by that time you would have to pay the full 10,000 naira. And I don't really think it would be smart to make that kind of decision when you can actually get it now for 5,000 naira. Okay, and this window is open for 48 hours now until tomorrow. If you need some time to think about it or to gather the money, you have enough time to do that now, right? And this is the account number displayed on your screen. You send me a screenshot, okay, via WhatsApp that you made a payment, and I'll grant you access to the grand course, the grand sales magic course. And then you have access to me anytime to ask me any questions regarding direct response marketing with Facebook, regarding anything. We'll schedule live meetings, calls, and video chats, just so that I can give you the best experience to learn and how you can learn quite really fast. Okay, and that's it, guys. That's it. 4,997 today alone. I really hope that this is the end journey for you, and you don't have to probability anymore. Okay, you focus on this and you get it done, right? But these are the disclaimers I have to give you today. Number one, there are no guarantees. Yes, I would mentor you to 400%. Why I said so is that the skills you're learning has the ability to do at least 400% for you. You can do way more, but I'm telling you, the worst is once you learn this skill properly, the least you could do is 400%. All right, but it's not guaranteeing you that you make any money or you make the same results as I have or the ones that my students have had, right? You might not be able to perform on the same level. You might give up, okay? But if you don't and you keep persisting and you allow me to train you for the next 30 days, answering your questions and helping you out with stuff, you are guaranteed at least 400% return on your investment, on your efforts. And remember, there's a money back guarantee if you think you did not get value from what you get. Okay, mistakes are possible. Please always have that in your mind. You will make mistakes, you will fail. I'm not saying you might, you will fail. Think about a baby that is trying to walk. Does the baby start walking from the stomach or from the womb or from when it's born? Of course not. It takes some time. And sometimes you try, it will fall. And that's the concept of learning something new. You might have beginner's luck and get it and hit it once. Not everybody's that lucky, right? So don't expect this is a hit and win kind of situation. It's a learning process. I'm only helping you shorten the learning curve, but it does not mean you will not face your own challenges when it comes. Okay, I'll just be there to help you every step of the way. You incur cost. Don't send me your last 5,000 naira. Please don't. I'm begging you. It's best you don't. I'm telling you, because you would need to also, you would incur, you have to acquire more assets as you go along the road, right? And so if this is you thinking, oh, it's a money scheme investment, let me put my 5,000 naira, you are in the wrong place. Stop this video now and go about your day. because I don't really need you in my team. Please, I don't like that kind of mindset. Okay, you're learning a skill and not how to make money. I think I've already uh, made that clear. The skills can make you money, but I'm not teaching you how to make money online. Okay, please get that clear. Cross check the account details before you send money. I will not be responsible for any mistake transfers. Please do what is needful. Thank you so much for watching this presentation. It's been an honor going with you through this. I'm really grateful that you stayed this long. Not many people did, but you did. And so in that light, I want to say congratulations, and I hope to see you in the members area of the course for 4997 today alone. Okay, if you don't want to make a transfer, you want to pay stack, there's a button down below where you can click and get started today. That's all I've had time for. Thank you so much. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.